Imagine a digital landscape where the histories and interests of all communities are valued, where technology becomes a tool for scholarly innovation precisely because it is intentionally oriented toward justice. The American Council of Learned Societies offers the Digital Justice Grants Program to scholars in the humanities and interpretive social sciences who are affiliated with U.S. higher education institutions. Our funded projects focus on people of color and other historically marginalized communities. Each project must use digital tools and methods in ethical and intentional ways to engage critically with these communities' interests and histories.
I found there was this digital justice seed grant, and I was working on a digital justice project, and I thought that we could apply for that grant. And I thought our project, Sounding Data Justice, would be a good fit for the organization and for that particular grant.
Our seed grants offered $10,000 to $25,000 to support experimenting with new materials, methods, and tools, whether through planning workshops, prototyping, or testing products.
The ACLS seed grant was a perfect mechanism for Adrian and myself at the stage that we were in our project. We had an idea. We were both very familiar with some of the processes of creating land treaties, but we wanted to actually have a proof of concept. And the seed grant is specifically geared towards this kind of experimental phase of the project. You have an idea, test it out, and see what emerges.
ACLS welcomes projects from all types of institutions, especially under-resourced ones. Eligible applicants have a project that focuses on marginalized communities, at least one humanities and/or social science scholar as a principal investigator, and a U.S. higher education institution that will administer funds. Your project team can include collaborators from multiple institutions or community organizations, but you'll need to select one institution to administer the grant.
If you're planning or if you want to try to apply for a grant, you should do it.
Seed grant projects often include planning workshops to define scope and methodology, gathering and digitizing preliminary materials, testing digital tools and platforms, building community partnerships, training team members in new skills. What matters most is how you'll use digital tools strategically to create clear, meaningful outcomes. We're also looking for projects that build capacity, whether that's developing new technological infrastructure, creating opportunities for community engagement, or training students in digital methods. If your background is in the social sciences, we welcome your application. Just show us how your work uses humanistic methods that explore lived experiences and cultural context. Show us how your approach connects to fields like Black studies, queer studies, or urban studies. These examples are just a starting point. We want bold, innovative ideas that respond to today's challenges. The ecosystem of digital scholarship is continuously evolving. ACLS is committed to supporting projects that amplify underrepresented voices and histories. Join us in cultivating a digital landscape that transforms how we understand our shared history and humanity. Visit acls.org/digitaljustice to learn more, explore past projects, review application resources, and sign up for notifications about the next funding cycle. With the ACLS Digital Justice Grants, your research and contributions can help foster a more equitable digital landscape and advance our collective movement toward justice.